Hey guys, so just got back from the grocery store. I don't even know. I just need somebody to talk to right now. So I'm gonna talk to y'all. Well, I won't even hear back from you guys for like another couple weeks, but hold on. Just gotta charge my phone. Hopefully I don't run out of memory here. Guys, we are having a very hard time cohabitating together. Obviously, first of all, the whole living thing, we're not even doing it, I guess, right or correctly. If you would say it, you would say so. I already know I'm gonna get a dumb comment that says, first of all, y'all living together and you don't even know each other. Well, I'm helping out a friend who wants to be in a relationship with me, so it's different. This is not mutual. I do not want to be with him. Okay, so save your bullshit. So, guys, I'm just like, okay, so his mom sent him some money, a couple of days ago, but he just picked it up yesterday. And prior to moving in, he told me that he would help out with groceries, but I knew he didn't have any money, so I was not expecting any rent money or anything like that. And like I said, when I did try to lay down the rules, he just rolled his eyes, or whatever. So last night, he pissed me off so bad. Like, my heart was pounding. You know when you just get so mad that you're almost shaking? He pissed me off so bad, so I threw him out a second time. Okay? It did not involve any girls. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know what to say. I just can't do it. It's not right. I'm not happy. It's not who I want to be with. He's not the type of guy I want to be with. It's just not. No, it's not working, and I really hate that he's trying to push something to work. It wouldn't even. The thing that's bothering me is him wanting sex, him having an attitude, and just bringing down the entire apartment and being very passive aggressive. That's the issue. Can't you just, like, he should just be happy. He keeps saying how he doesn't have anybody out here. He's been wanting to come back to Texas, but he has no body here, but he's acting like he has all these options or something. It's crazy. I'm just sick of him bringing down my mood. That's like the biggest problem. The sex and the bringing down the mood. If the sex was good, y'all, we would not even be having this conversation because he would be getting away with a lot more than what I'm complaining about currently. So, yeah, that's the issues that we're having right now. So, anyway, tonight I gave him a bus card that was very expensive. It was a 1-month pass. I get them on discount, but still, they're expensive. And somebody gave him a bus pass and it expired. It was only good for like 2 days because it was a 7-day pass, but the guy didn't need it anymore, so he just gave him the remainder of it, and the card looked old. So I gave him my card because when we got on the bus, his card had expired. It expired. So I have 2 bus cards. You guys know I got the quarterly one that I get from my school. And then I had my 1-month pass that still hasn't expired. So I gave him my 1-month pass that's going to expire in like 2 or 3 weeks. I just got it from Ismail. Y'all, he uses it. I told him, I was very specific. I said, put that somewhere safe. That thing is expensive and it's going to get you to and from. It's unlimited for the rest of the month. He was like, okay. Y'all, he loses the card. And the crazy thing is that he doesn't even lose the 7-day one. Let's say you just lost it. Okay. He loses the expensive one that's going to get him 2 and 4th all month long. You don't have a car, you don't have any means of anything, and you lose that one. And it's just pissing me off. And he was just like, oh, my bad. It's like, nigga, yes, you're bad. Like, stop being immature. You need to grow up. Like, and then on top of that, like, he keeps trying to, first of all, I don't like how he has sex. He just shoves it in. He doesn't even try. Like, he'll do like a little bit of foreplay, but he literally shoves it. And his dick is, well, you guys, whatever. Anyway, you already know it's not small, and it's huge. And he literally shoves it in, and he's constantly trying it. And I keep telling him, like, honestly, at first I was excited because, we've been talking, you've been talking to somebody for like years, and you've had like a flirtatious relationship, and you kind of want to see what it's like. Y'all, after the first and the second time, I literally, like, nothing is going on down there with me. And so usually, something is always going down there with me, especially there's some man around, just like some person that I'm interested in, just like the smell, just like the essence of that person being here. I'm like, okay, let's get it. Him, there's nothing. Nothing going on down there. Like, literally, it's just like, it's just there. And that's very rare for me. So I'm just like, I just bought this shirt and it has like I walked in the store and it had a tag on it. It was really embarrassing. So that's one issue. And the problem is that he's very aggressive. And when you don't give him what he wants, he goes in the corner and he goes like this in the bed. Like, we'll be both in the bed. He makes it very awkward. He'll stay like that for like 30 minutes. And I'm just like, okay, nigga, why don't you go in the living room so I don't have to smell you and I don't have to even sense that you're annoyed? Because honestly, I don't care. Stop trying to use sex as a transaction of living, okay? So that keeps going on. And he keeps hopping on top. I'll be sleeping. He's poking me. Like, at first he was sleeping in the living room, which is weird because you say you want a relationship with me, which I don't even want with you, but you're sleeping in the living room. So you just want to come in here for sex randomly. You want to eat. You want to use up all my bath products. And then you want to live for free. Like, it's just, no, I cannot deal. I do not have time to raise a little boy. I don't even think I'm going to post this because I'm so mad. And this is what I get. But here's the thing, guys. If I say I'm going to help out a friend, I'm going to help out a friend. But the problem is that you're not being a friend. You are trying to be sexual and you're supposed to be a friend. Like, honestly, guys, I wasn't even like trying to like do him. But it was like, well, we have been talking for years. So it was like, whatever. And I was hoping that possibly it could be good. And it's just not good. And I've already told him. I told him it wasn't good. So before y'all even say, did you tell him? Yeah, duh. I fucking told him. Yeah, I said he sucks. I told him he sucks. And then he was like, oh, let's try again. So, of course, obviously, sometimes the first time you have sex, it's like kind of awkward. Okay, cool. Yeah, the second time was not that great either. It was not good. Like, it was just like, it was longer, but it was not good. Because he did foreplay, but then it just ripped. Like, I ripped, and then, after you rip, it's kind of hard to bounce back from that. And I told him, and I was like, you do this for everybody? You just shove your penis in everybody, as big as it is. I'm like, what kind of girls are you fucking with? Who are these women? Because I hear that from a lot of guys, that women are just letting them kiss them a little bit and then they just shove it in. How is this physically possible? How is this possible? I'm honestly, I'm very curious. Can you guys please tell me, if you guys are a woman, and I'm not even judging you, how does a man just slide it in? No guy just slides in me. I'm telling you, it's painful. Even if it's like this, it does not feel right just sliding in me. Like, it doesn't feel right. Like, I need something going on down there. Now, there was one guy who was not very big. And we did a little bit of foreplay because I couldn't do no more because it would just like be slipping all over the place. He was not that big. Okay, so I get it. Okay, forget it. But this guy is like this thick and he's this long. This is going in. No, he's like this. I'm not even kidding. And then he has like the little like, how does that just go in like that? How? Because I know it's working because he's definitely been with a lot of people. He's attractive. So I'm like, how is this just working on a bunch of chicks? Like, this is not possible. Y'all, we gotta step it up. We honestly are gonna have to step it up in the sex department because you're making it harder for everybody when you have very low standards for your sex. And I'm honestly like, and so anyway, guys, tonight we went to the grocery store, okay? So, first of all, he didn't even offer to pitch in for the groceries, but he's talking about how hungry he is, how he can't wait to eat. And I should have known because when I was talking about getting groceries, he was like, what you trying to get? Even though he was okay with buying Domino's last night, and he's damn sure looking for a weed man. And he keeps talking about how he wants to change. He's coming down here for a fresh new start. And I'm like, but you can't keep bouncing from place to place, doing the same shit, hoping for different results. But that's what he's doing. So anyway, he did not pitch in for the groceries. They were like $55. Even though I picked out everything, you could have at least pitched in like $5 or $10, when you don't have any money, okay? Because you said that was the one part of living here that you were going to contribute to. I'm not asking you to pitch in for the rent, the electricity, the cable, nothing. But the grocery part, you could have chipped in, okay? So he didn't do that. Okay, whatever, strike one. And honestly, I was in a hurry because you know how the bus is, it's in intervals. It took me 15 minutes to get all my groceries. Then we get in line. Then we got to walk across the street to wait for the bus. And sometimes the bus is really early or the bus is really late. And you got to wait a whole nother 40 minutes. So I was really rushing, We get out there. We're actually like 7 minutes early, which is great. We were 4 or 5 minutes early. And then we get on there and boom, his bus card declines. That's how broke his ass is, because he's using the one that expired. And so then I'm like, okay, where's your thing? He's looking, he's emptying out his pockets, y'all. I guess he dropped it. Somehow he dropped it. The bus pass, the expensive bus pass. And I'm calling it expensive because $30 for a card is expensive, okay? You know, I don't just have $30 to just be throwing away. That was the whole point, you know? Anyway, I took my buggy with me, my shopping cart with me, and he's resistant to push the shopping cart, even though you plan on fucking eating. And honestly, I'm just tired of arguing with him. I'm tired of his low energy. I'm tired of him being upset all the time, not really talking to me. Like, I'm just so tired of it, so I had to just kick him out again tonight. This is my third time kicking him out, and honestly, he's really gonna have to find somewhere tonight because he's acting like he has options, and I don't have time for it. I really don't. Not only do I not have time for it, but I refuse to even make time for this bullshit. Like, you need to grow up. Obviously, you have better options, because the way that you're treating me and the way that you're just acting in general, like, I'm not about to let anybody take advantage of me. Honestly, guys, he's been here for 3 days. Yes, he came here. Let me see, today is Thursday. He came here Tuesday morning. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that is 3 days, and I gave him my best shot, believe me, guys. Like, today he did clean out the tub and he did take out the trash, but that's just not enough. I'm sorry. That is not enough to sustain I need energy around me. Like, I told him, guys, believe me, till I was blue in the face. I said, listen, I do not need a roommate. So if I'm gonna have something, you need to contribute. I'm not asking you for anything financially, but I am telling you, you cannot be stressing me out. This place is way too small for 2 people, grown-ups, to be living in, and one person doing 99%, 99.8%, and you're only doing 0.2%. This place is way too small. You need to pull your weight. If you see dishes, I don't even wash my own dishes. I fill up the dishwasher. Just put it in there. If you are done eating, put it in a sink even. I mean, honestly, that's all I'm asking for. He can't even do that. He ate pizza. He left an empty pizza box on the counter. Even, y'all listen, I'm not the cleanest person, but I would throw away my pizza box, or I'll just put it in the refrigerator. I asked him to close the balcony. He does not close it, guys. He leaves it open all night. There's flies, there's bugs, spiders get in. Last night, I woke up because I heard a motorcycle, and y'all listen, yes, the windows are thin in here, but it was louder. It felt like somebody was like, and when the people were walking downstairs, like outside, it felt like they were inside. I got scared. So I went to the window and I just started yelling at him. I was like, the window is open, blah, blah, blah. And I just started screaming, and I was just so mad. Then he went in the living room, he was in the living room sleeping, trying to act like he didn't hear me. I called him twice. It was on vibrate, and then I went up to him and I poked him, and I'm like, hello. He still ignored me, so I kicked him out last night. This is my 3rd time kicking him out in 3 days, and I honestly just can't take it anymore. And honestly, I just need to just stand my ground and be like, no, you cannot come back. Like, you need to go call your mom, ask her to get you a ticket or something, because you got baby boy syndrome. I told him everything that I'm telling you guys, even worse, actually. I was very specific. I told him, your sex isn't good. I said, you're immature. You have a lot to learn. And then he kept telling me that I think I'm better than him. So I just started finally saying, okay, cool, I'm better than you. Okay, let's just stop arguing, okay? We've already established that. Since you keep saying that, great. But my whole point is that, like, I don't, and honestly, I can honestly deal with him if he would just stop trying to have sex with me. The sex part is super uncomfortable because of the way that he acts after I deny him. I keep telling him I don't want to have sex with you anymore. Y'all believe me. If the sex was popping, I wouldn't even be vlogging. Y'all would not even, I've been actually consistent. Y'all wouldn't be getting no vlogs. I would not be working. I would be getting that, okay? I would not be talking to nobody. I wouldn't be answering the phone, like, and that's literally, like, maybe I set up my expectations too high, because that's literally what I thought. I was like, I'm about to get, y'all, I even dropped booty call for this dude. Like, he got mad because like I told you guys the other day. So, yeah, I dropped booty call for him. Booty call wasn't that great. Wait, the foreplay? But the sex, y'all? The sex was good, okay? And it was getting better and better. And he had, and he can go forever. He can go 4 times in one night, and he did not even need to, like, recharge or anything. Like, he could just, boom, go again, boom. I mean, good. He would be here for, like, 3-4 hours. Like, just straight sex. Like, You know, just this guy, 8 minutes? No. Honestly, and that's including foreplay. So, like, foreplay will be, like, 3 minutes, and then sex will be, like, 4. And he keeps saying, oh, it's because you have good pussy, blah, blah. And I'm like, listen. Okay, and guys, listen. At this part, it's about to be super graphic. So, if you don't want to listen anymore, it's not even going to be super graphic, but whatever. Okay, this guy can go 8 minutes all together. He'll do like 3 minutes of foreplay, 5 minutes of sex. Booty call was like 4 straight hours. He would take maybe like a 10-minute break, and I may get him like a granola bar or like some chicken or something and some juice. And he didn't even really need that. That shit would shoot right back up, and he was right back. This guy, the first time, it was not great. It was like, all together, it was like maybe 5 minutes. The second time, it was like 8 minutes. And then, like, he doesn't eat pussy that good. And then he was like, oh my gosh, your pussy's so good. It just made me. And I'm like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. He's super aggressive. I don't want nobody grabbing my neck. Y'all, it's just so much wrong. It's just so much wrong. Like, all that has happened in the last 2 days. I honestly, I can't take it. He keeps trying to force a relationship. He keeps telling me that we're good for each other, blah, blah, blah. We are not good for each other, because as soon as you leave here, you're not going to want to be with me. And I already know that this is just a relationship for convenience, but I'm telling him that, like, I don't need that from you. I don't need you to have sex with me so that you can pay your way here. You can stay here to get yourself together. I've dated guys I've had guy friends who were like, oh, you can stay here, but then they were expecting sex from me. I am not expecting that from him. All I'm expecting him to do is contribute with the food. That's literally it. You're using up my razors, my soap. You watch the TV all day, the cable, the Wi-Fi, you use my computer. You don't have a laptop. You don't have really anything. And that is completely fine. But the one thing that you could not do is have decent energy and contribute to the food. To have a place to live. Like, guys, listen, I have been with people who have told me, oh, you don't have to do nothing. You don't got to do nothing. Y'all, I get in there, and literally 2 days later, they're like, okay, where's the money? Knowing I didn't have any money, blah, blah, blah. That is not the case here. That's the point. I literally just want you to get on your feet so that you can live by yourself and do your thing, or go and get you a roommate. Like, that's the whole point. I don't want nothing from you, but so that you have some type of responsibility is food, so that I don't see you blowing it off on like weed or something stupid. You know what I mean? I don't want you saving up your money so that you do something stupid. I want you to give me money. I want you to contribute to the food. That's it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to bed. I'm gonna make myself I'm actually gonna go watch a movie. For some reason, my Chromecast is not connecting to my television. I'm really not sure why. But yeah, guys, I'm going to bed. I'm so tired. It hasn't really been a long day. I really didn't do much. I did do a test. But other than that, yeah, not much going on. So yeah, anyway, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.